folks, how are you doing? So another one I started working on before the wedding and I finished it today is the small EDC, focus, and it's also the Timascus, really nice one. It was supposed to be with Damascus blade, just like the flipper, small flipper yesterday, but unfortunately the blade was warped slightly, and obviously for the folder, warp slightly is kind of like it's really no, you cannot use it unless you have some miracle skills or capability of straightening, which I don't. So I went with the good old blades, regular blades. These are N690 and came out pretty sweet. It is a pair, it was supposed to be kind of like matching pair for Ole, and a while back, you know, he is one of my oldest customers, really, he goes way back, and he's a good friend also, we talk pretty often. He lives pretty much as north as possible as anybody can actually live north of Norway. So kinda slightly matching pocket clip, just straight, not with the curves, but it has that kind of like a, I don't know, like a snag head, or this one more like a pen clip looks like. The same Timascus, so it has the same pattern, kind of same coloring. Now you can see the colors here outside. The colors are just mesmerizing. And again, matching set, so it has that slight little kind of like a rock pattern. Everything is with that rock pattern or natural pattern is nicely rounded, so you see that really heavy rounding on the whole thing. See, it's almost like a conceal carry with the rock pattern. And it has a really cool feature, quote-unquote feature. So it's N690, and if you recall, I mentioned before, N690 has that hot rolled finish, much like rougher than ABL. And what I wanted to try was have a folder with it, because I imagine it would be kind of like almost like a ratcheting system on the detent, and it's exactly what it is. It's kind of funny to describe because it's very smooth. I mean, it runs on bearings. It's ridiculously smooth. You can see how quick, how you know the deployment, the speed. But it's that sound and that feedback, the physical feedback when you move it and you close it, as it rolls, that little ceramic ball as it rolls on the little craters of the steel. It's really cool. And I imagine it's gonna wear out because the ceramic will probably wear out its nice little groove, the pathway where it's gonna be riding on, just like the bearings will wear out the nice little silk groove around, you know, where they sit, where they nest. But it's really interesting feeling, and it's nice that it's so smooth. It flies open so quick, but you know, when you close it, it doesn't want to just fall on your fingers and chop your fingers off. Now, not to mention that it's light, but you know how sometimes I like the smoothness of knives, but sometimes it's kind of like weird that why would you want to have a knife that when you do this, it just starts automatically falling on your fingers, and if the knife is sharp, which it's supposed to, it can actually cut you very easy. But it's kind of fun because it's something that I always try to do anyway, even though I think it's weird. But I guess it's that kind of knife making accomplishment to make it as smooth as possible, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it. But it came out nice. This side also, it has that kind of like a, it's almost invisible, that rock pattern. It's really that smooth and that contour. It's literally just contouring done by rock pattern. You can see that really nice shaping. And I nailed pretty nice color on this. So it was nice and blue. Then it was a lot of stonewashing, and then it went back for that bronzish orangish. So it has a very similar color theme to the Timascus, except the pattern, but the colors are pretty similar. And I think it just works together well. Blue titanium screws, nested nicely in there. Pocket clip works great. Cool little, the lag relief looks pretty nice. It has that, it's 3 grooves, yeah, 3 grooves. The flipper had 4. Very easy to disengage. This one is actually a little earlier lock up than I like, but it's still nice and solid, and I imagine it's gonna wear out nice. And probably by the time I will actually send it to Ole, because like I said, I want to take this to the East Coast Custom Knife Show to show people. By the time it will go to Ole, it will probably be worn in nicely, and I like it. Let me know what you think, guys. I don't know if I mentioned rock pattern on the spine and on the thumb stud, again to go with the theme of with this knife and with the flipper. and I know that Ole likes rock pattern, and I know some of you hate it, but I love it and Ole likes it, so that's what it is on this one. So guys, thank you for watching, thank you for all the support, take care, stay safe, and remember, don't cut yourself.